everybody, welcome to the video if you are watching on YouTube, and for those of you tuning in now live on the stream, welcome everybody. This is going to be another City Skylines stream. So we're just going to resume where we left off. First off, if you missed the previous stream, it is on YouTube now on my channel. I think it's titled something like City Skylines Stream Session 1 or something. If you have any trouble finding it, let me know. Besides that, let's dive right back into where we left off. I've also managed to include the chat on screen now, I believe. Yeah, it should be on the right-hand side. Yeah, it looks like it is. And that should also help, like if you're watching later, you can kind of get a general idea of what was going on. So, let's see here. Looks like we have a fair bit of pollution building up. I didn't notice that before. Was that always there? Because I mean, you can definitely see it here. How strange. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here just a second while I fix this. Okay, but yes, so far in our first session we purchased one extra map tile, so we have a total of 2 map tiles. Got around, we had I believe 5.5k people. That number seems to be recovering. For some reason it dipped right after we hit the achievement. And now we have garbage issues apparently. And pollution for that matter. I think there's a pollution map somewhere. That's garbage. Amount. Well, I mean, that all looks good. We just don't have enough incinerators, which are rather expensive, if I do say so myself. Here's pollution. I'm not entirely sure why there's so much here. We only had industrial things there for, I want to say, a month or two. And I believe, wait, unless these aren't in here, shoot, that might be the problem. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and fix that. Just push all of that up a little bit so that gets included. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to try and get rid of all that pollution later on down the road. So I'm guessing all of these were outside of my farming thing. And hey, welcome to the stream. Not gonna lie, half the stream is probably going to be devising some situation, or solution rather, on dealing with this mess right here. Oh man. Like, I haven't even added anything since I started playing for this session, and it's already really stacked up. In fact, this might actually clog it. Oh no. Well, shoot. I bet give it another 30 seconds is gonna be completely jammed. Holy cow. The amount of trucks just coming in. Now we're gonna jam. Oh wait, what? They just disappeared. That was weird. I wonder if that's a bug. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm trying to think the ideal. The ideal would be to have them use the highway. And then, what the heck happened here? No workers? Is this not connected? It's definitely powered. I'm gonna guess it's just a lack of workers. So we'll just leave that for the moment. Alright, so let's devise a plan to deal with this. If we could buy this tile below us and then run this highway up and then just do on and off ramps and get rid of this whole mess. But we're gonna need... merging this with this is gonna be a nightmare. But it has to be done, so... first off, we need the square. And now... how do we want to do this? Let's see what our options are. Because we're going to do one of these, but fitting that into this mess. It'd have to be something like this. And then rotate it that way a bit. We could stick it here. And then run the highway underground. But then they can't get off if it's underground. So I don't think that's gonna work. Well, hang on, maybe we can upgrade these streets as a temporary solution until I come up with something better. If we did large... wow, 6 lane, there's no... these are all 2 lane. Guess you either go big or you go home on the one-ways. Yeah, you can have complete like underground highways and everything. But let's go ahead and do a test here. And see what happens when we do this. Because what's killing us here is this intersection, honestly. What we could do... this is going to be a bit of an extreme example, but we'll do it for fun. Sorry, that was my phone. Anyways, so we could do something fancy like going... here, we'll even make it curvy. This could be a complete failure, but you know, why not? Let's try it. We're gonna go under to here, and then back up again, and then oops, and then back up. Let's curve. Ideally, we want to merge with this before, but not at a sharp angle. That's not gonna... if anything, we want it like that. That's kind of dangerous, though. If we do it over here, means we could go underground more, actually. Alright, hang on. Where did that go? Oh, there we go. Okay, so if we drag this under and go this way a bit, and then pull it up from here, that way we don't lose all of our land. Whoops. Slope to... really? Alright, hang on. It gets a little buggy sometimes. Alright, so we'll do that, and then we can pull it up to... from here... maybe. Please? Alright, well, hang on, this ramp is gonna be... wait, is this an on or an off? Okay, that's an off ramp we'll need to replace. Please? How is that too steep? Really? Oh, maybe that's 3 high. Okay, hang on. What in the world? Hang on. The curve is killing me. We're gonna go with straight. So we need to pull this up Really? 1, 2, and there we go. And let's see what happens with that. And that also gives you a great example of underground. Nice thing about that is you can completely save all this land from here to here without having roads on it. The downside, obviously, though, is you can't have people coming off of it at the same time. Because what I'm thinking here is a lot of people are taking this and then they're going through this intersection and getting stuck just to get on this next highway. And then we will need another off-ramp. I wonder if we could slide one in right here. If we curve it around. So it was a little too extreme on the curve. Oh, that would have been perfect. I don't really want it curving that way though. And then we can go down without making a mess. That almost works. I wonder. It's kind of an awkward curve though. And yeah, I mean it is a Friday, so it's kind of to be expected. Time to make a little mess here. And let's pull this out to here. What? Really? Can we connect, please? Really? That weird of an angle? I'm gonna get this. I think it was right here. Then if we do this, and then if we pull this down, honestly, I guess that'll work. Alright. Now we just gotta rezone some things. That was an interesting rezoning angle we got there. Welcome, Proto, to the stream. I guarantee I can put you to sleep in less than 15 minutes. Because you're not gonna like this game. Wait, is this something important? What is that? That's just a house, okay. Didn't we place a school? Okay, yeah, there's the school. Now, what is that's the university. We could toss in some commercial right along here. People are going to complain about noise, but there's, I mean, the space is there and readily available. Might as well have commercial here if they can fit. Might be a little dicey there. And let's see how we're doing over here. The higher density things are starting to fill in. Since these give off noise, what we could do here is toss in, and no, I haven't gotten the hospital yet. I will do that. I guess I have enough money now. Medical clinic or hospital? How much can we cover with this? Oh wait, we already have a medical clinic. Wow, that covers like the whole city. What if we put it like right here? Look at that coverage. That's pretty awesome. Let's just stick it right here. And now we have a hospital just for you. Yep, I was gonna say they better have power. Alright. Oh yeah, okay. Commercial. So let's go ahead and take some more of... Okay, I'm pretty sure these were 6 with bus lane. And since these give off noise, think we can just do this. No, that's not quite right. There we go. Just like that. And then we will figure out where, oh yeah. And then this can also be high density commercial. And we could test out, what the heck happened here? And then we can test out some of the new entertainment districts. So if we go ahead and put this in a zone right here. I think that about covers that. Yeah, it looks good to me. Okay, and then we will put, should we do, what do we got? Tourism, which comes with tourists and noise pollution versus commercial zones active 24/7 due to the vibrant nightlife. I'm gonna do this one. I think it's more fitting for the area, and I'm interested to see like what gets built over here now. Yeah, entertainment purposes, clearly. Alright, let's go ahead and check our noise pollution. Should be this one. About what I expected. Pretty sure these are just going to be noise polluted just because they're high density residential. Though it shouldn't matter a whole lot. Also looks like we need some more police and fire. With what money, I don't know. I mean the crime rate is fairly low actually. How about our fire? Apparently our city is quite the fire hazard though. How much is this? 60K? That would be nice though. I'm wondering if we can... Hang on, what if we turn the medical clinic off? 'Cause there's only 8 people in here. And let's see our medical coverage. I think it's this one. Yeah, I mean it pretty much covers the whole city with that, so why pay for extra? And how are we doing here on traffic? This still looks like a mess too. Like where are they going? Hang on, I want to watch and see where these like couple of cars and trucks go. Okay, so they come out, go here, obviously. Now I'm wondering, are these all gonna go straight? Oh, what am oh my god. And the garbage trucks aren't helping. With those mad driving skills. I didn't think about that. Well, that's one problem. We need to get this highway going, and then we can just connect our garbage truck network to that. That would take them off of this intersection. Because you can see them here getting on just to get onto the highway. Also, that's cool that the police are smart enough to use the bus lanes. But that helps with the coverage quite a bit. Alright, so let's make another solution of getting, or adding another way to get over here. I think the easiest way is just going to be to run a couple roads, and we can go ahead and expand our industry while we're at it. Yeah, because there's still good farmlands and forestry, so we'll just pull this down and run a highway entry and exit. And these looks like these are just this road. So So if we run this to like here for say, and to here, and then pull this up. Yeah, this should work nicely. And then we will add some of these. Actually, let's see if I can get this to curve. Yeah, that'll work. And let's put one right here. Well, let's do it right here. And then we'll put one right here. Oops. Wrong direction. Come on. Sometimes it wants the curve the right way, and sometimes it just, nah. It's just not in the mood. Please? Maybe if I do it here. There we go. Alright. That gives people places to turn around. One more good place would probably be right before this. I'm gonna say right here. That way they can get off. See, we want people. Let's have them enter here, and we'll have them exit here. And then if they exit here, they can still come and pull a U-turn and get on either side of the highway. And that will hopefully lessen the load on our intersection here, or roundabout, whatever in the world you want to call it. And let's go ahead and fix our districts. Just pull that down to here. Do the same for this one. We don't actually have a whole lot of industrial demand at the moment, so I'm probably not going to fill in much of that just yet. Now we need to focus on housing, and I'll give this 5 or 10 minutes and see if it lessens at all. Because you can definitely see we might have some problems here just due to the sheer amount of people wanting to pull over. And then if this does become a problem, we'll just run it under the highway, I think. In fact, that already looks like it's going to be a problem. There's quite a few people using that. Let's go ahead and make that now, actually. So if we put this here, I don't know if we can pull this under quite right. Does that work? Oh no. You got me. I was like, how in the world is that getting under? But no. How is the slope too steep? What? Aren't we underground? And bam. Would you look at that? And then we can get rid of this. Make sure they come out the other side. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Now as long as they merge somewhat decently, it shouldn't cause any traffic issues, I hope. Oh man. Okay, now let's work on expanding this highway. And get rid of this for now. And we will pull this highway. I think we'll just go this direction. That way, if we ever buy this piece of land, we'll have something there. So, with that being said, let's go. How high is that going? Why is that going? It looks like it's going up. Maybe it's just because of the water level. Produce thoughts of the day. Oh, you won't do it. I like how one of those curved nicely and the other one's just kind of like an abrupt angle. It still doesn't look right. That's better. And then let's pull this up a little bit without the curves to something like this. Oh wow, that was a badly placed road. Please? There we go. Somehow I'm not surprised you're not even followed. Also need to fix the districts before the pollution happens. And that shouldn't have any effect on the commercial, as far as I understand it. Okay, that looks good. And we have 38,000. I want to go ahead and add another incinerator just to help keep up with the trash inflow. Because I believe this one is getting full rather quickly. Yeah, it just can't keep up. The one downside to incinerators is they take much longer than the landfills. Because obviously in the landfill you just dump garbage in it and you're good. And now apparently we're out of power. Let's go ahead and toss in another one of these. And there goes all of our money. How are we looking on the economy tab? Trash costing us quite a bit, as well as healthcare expense. Hardly any from loans. Yeah, I mean, not including roads, our biggest two are going to be trash and healthcare. But I mean, we're still making a little under 7,000. So that's not bad. Alright, how is this? Oh, yep. Definitely forgot the water. There we go. They should already be on the power grid, which means we can get rid of this power line completely now. And let's redo that line. Like that. And then we don't need this line anymore. So we shouldn't need this line either. And if power goes out fast, we will know what happened. And hey, we have reached 8,000. We unlock a cargo terminal, train station, and hydro power plant. And there is the fire department. If they're gonna make it on time. They're stuck behind this green car. What is he doing? It's like, oh wait, I gotta slam on the brakes right before I get to the burning building. wonder if they're actually going to save that. Sorry, I have to see this. If I could like not have that selected, that'd be great. Because this will tell me if we need to add another firehouse over in the industrial section. That building looks pretty burnt, but it's apparently okay. Alright, that's good to know. And thank you, Cows, for your commentary. Let's go ahead and fix this water situation. That looks good. And let's go ahead and add a couple of on-off ramp deals. And for now, we're just going to leave this connected like so. And we'll have it to where they can get off. I think this might work better. Really? It's a huge... I guess the highway is really high. No pun intended. Please, spare me in chat. Man. Actually, what if we do this? Oh! There we go. Wait, are those both off-ramps? No, we're good. Okay. It's kind of an awkward way to do it, but hey, it works. How are we looking here? Still bad. Thankfully not jammed here. No jams here. Let's see if the garbage trucks will start taking this highway instead. Yes, it looks like he is. Excellent. And there they go. Okay, so that takes care of that problem. One thing we could add here would be one of these. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And now that we've made quite a bit of money while I've been distracted with these roads, let's go ahead and get some buses. Actually, I want to do taxis. Let's put a taxi. I wonder what those symbols mean. Right, let's do it on this corner. Please? Will that fit there? Oh yeah, there we go. Wait, what does this mean? We need more schools. I would like to see you build a city, Frodo. It would probably just be a bunch of roads with houses not even connected together. And no power, of course. Everybody would have to use old non-power methods. They would have to pump their water, for example. That's really all I can think of at the moment. Criminal activity is high, you say? Well... Huh. This is problematic. What if we... Because I don't want to... We need 120,000. I guess we could take out a loan. It's still not enough. Alright, hang on. Let's speed this up for the moment. Literally just nothingness. I see. Let's build housing, do a school, and then we will worry about this stuff. Because I'm guessing these all need higher education workers. Yeah. They need, or we need a university, if anything. That basically covers our entire city, though. That's pretty nice coverage. So we could really put this anywhere. And I don't want to put it there because that would just make traffic worse. What if we put it here? I think right here looks good. Yeah, and that'll cover everything pretty much. Alright, cool. How much did that just cost? 75? Well, rip our money. But that should help with the education issue. What are these dings? Am I missing something? Oh, it's house is upgrading because I added the university, so what's happening is it's forcing these up to the next level. Cool. Pretty much every time you gain a level up thing here, the land value is forced up basically, which makes the buildings go bigger and also increases capacity, I believe, but don't quote me on that. Now let's go ahead and run this downwards to here. Can we go under? No, not quite. Let's do that. And then we can pull this through and hopefully not quite. There we go, that's close enough. And we can throw in, oh wait, how's the noise pollution? Not bad, so let's throw residential in for all of this around here. To about right there. And then we can toss in some more high density. I'm gonna knock these out and make them high as well. That's the taxi place. And go ahead and mark this like so. Those filled up fast. I'm curious to see if those start out. Yeah, okay. That looks good. Still have quite a bit of housing demand, and now we should probably do the water. And we're going to need more water pumps. Let's put it right there. And while we have some money, I want to go ahead and, well, I was going to wipe out some windmills, but clearly we're already super low on power. And let's get sewage. One day we're gonna get rid of these windmills. One day. Oh, still people complaining. I wonder if anything's happened over here. It looks like some of them are actually going now. Oh, how much are we making from this? Yeah, wow, oil, almost 4,000 of that. That's pretty good. Farming and forestry around the same. Farming is slightly higher, which is interesting. I don't believe we have any ore yet. At least that I know of. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, that ore is just slightly outside of the border. We've got some more farmlands here we could capitalize on. A lot of oil over here. Here as well. Hang on, let's go ahead and capitalize. Let's build a little farming town here. Get away from the huge city for the moment. Hope that nothing explodes. And we'll go a bit more freestyle with this one since our other town is very grid-like. And we will do something like this. That's an awfully sharp curve. So is this one. That just looks bad. Redo. Try and pull that up a bit, and then we'll curve around here. And this is dicey. Do something like this. And then up and somehow curve down again. And I will fix this angle. Ice cream. Right. Of course, how could I forget that? The ice cream truck promotion. I don't know where I was going with that. There we go. Let's add 1 or 2 more roads just for the sake of it. And then we'll go ahead and toss this in a district of farming. Water, getting water over here is going to be fun. Actually, power is going to be more fun. Okay, that gets that. Let's get power. Looks to be about the same distance, so I'm just going to pull it from here to there. And we will go ahead and mark all of this as... Wait. Almost forgot. This step is a little important. There we go. And now let's go ahead and mark all of it for farming. I believe we got most of it. We could build this up a little more to be something like this. And then we'll do some connecting roads. It is indeed a nightmare, probably. It's like good luck finding where you need to go. And we need to fix this district a little bit. I mean, to be fair, it's out in the middle of like nowhere. And I need to connect it now. I'm just going to do some basic highway connections. I don't think this place will get too busy. Wait, that's the wrong way. Let's do it like that. And then we'll have an on here. You have to scavenge your way through the city to figure out how to get back on and off the highway. And then we'll just do one of these. Let me think about this. So if they want to get back over here, they go here. You can curve, turn here, go, turn here. Okay, so yeah, we don't need to add another turnaround thing because the 4-leaf clover will cover all of that. And we could add some housing to this mess. Call this maze land. And we could just do like a row. Oh yes, this will be perfect. And it'll just be a huge curve of houses. And before we get a ton of noise complaints for this. Whoops. There we go. What in the world happened here? Got some green squares attacking the yellow squares. How in the world did these get striped? There we go. Okay, did we get everything? Oh, we did not get water. They'll learn. I'm sure of it. We should probably add a road here too. That would suck living at this house, because you would have to drive all the way over here. Go over here. I guess it wouldn't be too bad, but if you're trying to get like right here, that would be no bueno. Man, that really made a mess of the squares. And then we can mark all this as housing. And we know we might as well just toss in some commercial while we're at it. Let's just have a commercial square. Oh, but I can't. Like from right here. This is a delicate process of changing the squares. And I want to fix these. And we'll go ahead and mark that, fill these in, and make all of this commercial. And they've got a little bit of everything over here. And we might as well add some basics. I mean, shit, it's practically a little town at this point. Okay, really? You guys are gonna complain about power? Oh, it's because we're out. Okay, that I understand now. Wow, dams can produce quite a bit. Or hydropower plants. Pretty sure these just block the water flow, but not completely. So if we put one like right here, we need that other square to do that. Wonder if we can buy that. We will take this square, because why not? And now can we do our little power operation? Something like this. How much does this cost? Holy cow. That's a lot of money. Need 140 for this. Much from here to here? 180. Let's start down here. 150. And no, you can't have underwater cities. Looks like our pollution here got cleaned up. Now we just have this mess thanks to landfill plus incinerators. Really not a whole lot you can do about that. Alright, well, while we're waiting on about 10,000, let's do a traffic check. This is completely smooth sailing now, it looks like. I take it our new nighttime leisure activities have paid off. What do we got here? Some clubs, some gyms. Anything else? Another club. Space bowling, there you go. Shop till you drop. Yeah, let's see how our taxis are doing as well. Apparently there's 25 of 25 taxis in use. I don't see... is that a taxi? No. Are you a taxi? No. Let's play a game. Oh, that's gotta be a taxi right there. There we go. Where is he going? That looked like another taxi there. Alright, well that's cool. Now that we have enough money, let's go ahead and see, because it looks like we can get up to 1,600 MW. So if we do one here, I hope this pays off. And then we need to connect it like so. Looks like we have a bit of the flooding going on at the moment. I hope this works. There it goes. 192, 270, come on, I need more than that. For the amount we paid for this, it might take a minute because of all the water. Because I don't think it's supposed to be pouring over the top. Apple trees. Maybe. What do we got? I don't think you're gonna get any of your apple trees. They have oak trees. How about trees with leaves? Or trees with leaves, number 2. Yeah, no apple trees for you, sadly. Looks like our landfill is full. And whatever was here burnt down, but we'll go ahead and just toss another incinerator to help with the trash, because I'm guessing that one is almost full, this one is nearly full as well. And since this landfill is full, we're going to need more and more incineration. In fact, it looks like we have a garbage problem in all parts of the city. I think we're gonna have to add another landfill. As much as I don't want to. I can't afford another incinerator right now. Oops. We'll just move this down a bit. Later on, what you can do is empty these straight to the incinerators. So that's probably what we're gonna have to do. What do you mean, what have I done? We have created this thing that doesn't produce any power. I'm really not sure why this isn't working. I mean, I would consider this a large amount of water, and I wonder if we can see water flow. Leisure districts, power, trash, water, there we go. Yeah, what the heck? It looks like it's going in. And hey, new achievement, we get a crematorium and a water treatment plant. But yeah, I mean, it looks like that's a pretty strong current coming in here and flowing out. So you would think this is producing quite a bit of power. But it seems to be all over the board still. looks like we're having a huge worker shortage. And trash problem, for that matter. What are these guys complaining about? What? Flood? What flood? What? What? How did that happen? Is that water? What in the world? I don't even know how that got there. I'm not even sure how to deal with this. I'm just kind of hoping it'll go away. Wait, did it just go away? Maybe it did. There was just like a flash flood in the middle of the city with no apparent reason. Is there more here? Yeah, what the heck? It's like, I wonder if this dam just really screwed up the water. But on the flip side, how did it get all the way over here? It would have had to gone all the way up this, trekked through here. I guess it looks like it's a downward slope from here, and then it just flowed all the way to around here. This is kind of a cool view, honestly. Nice view of the town. Up this awkwardly angled I guess that's the highway exit. No. That's pretty sweet though. Oh, meanwhile, some sort of power shortage is going on. Well, if my $150,000 dam was actually producing any power, I mean, come on. There's no way I built this backwards. Maybe the current just isn't strong enough. So that's a huge loss on money. Alright, well, I don't want to do oil or coal because that adds a decent amount of pollution. We obviously are not anywhere close to nuclear, and solar would be nice, but we need a few more people, so let's go ahead and build 2 more of these for now. And how much do these produce? I think ours are producing 8, these are 20. If I build 1 more, I think we should be able to knock out all of these. Yeah. And then we'll just do a little power line from here to here. Come on, you guys should have power. There we go. Okay, now it looks like we have a crime problem. Oh, we need a jail. Shoot. I don't have money for that. What? Can't we just hold them in the police station? Crap. Well, that's not happening anytime soon. We could make a bigger police station now. A police HQ. Right here, let's see how much coverage we get. Pretty much the whole town. And then if we turn this off, still pretty much, well, we are missing this corner. I guess the hospital's not getting it either. don't know that I want to pay just for this corner, though. I don't... Oh, we need these elsewhere. I want to put these over here in Maze Land. Like right here. And we'll put a road here. And we will fix some zoning. Including these rogue squares. Please. Alright. Let's go ahead and get what? Oh, it's off still. Whoops. And let's grab this, turn it on, and move it back over to here. Sure, why not? And finally this building... Actually, wait. We don't have a firehouse yet. That has to stay. It's a little scary. This one firehouse of 6 fire engines is covering this whole city. So I want to see what this one looks like. Parks and leisures and unique buildings. I guess we should focus on some unique buildings soon as well. More farming complaints. Water. Wait, are we out of water? No. Why are they complaining about water? Now, whatever. And incineration's still not enough. We sadly can't afford another one. How are we doing over here? Making even more off of oil. Almost 6,000 now. It's just our electric costs are through the roof with this dam that doesn't work. I'm just gonna turn this off. It's literally not doing anything. I must have built it wrong somehow, but I don't know how I could have built it wrong, unless it's backwards. You think it could have gone the other direction? What if it went like... Oh, I don't think it'll let you build it the other way. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I bet it doesn't connect enough on land. RIP. That's probably why. See how it says 0, but if you drag it more on the land, from like here to here, this is 220. I bet I can't sell this either. Well, that's just gonna be a huge loss. But that's gonna mess with the water flow too. Oh, yeah. And here we have the rare sighting of the water volcano. Man, I've never seen it do that. That could be bad, actually. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't wipe out the city. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is really bad. We might lose a section of the city to this. It's like a hurricane. Oh my god. It's a good thing the highways are that high. Oh boy. And here we have it hitting the houses. Or apartment buildings, rather. As it just sweeps through the town. Holy cow. This is a disaster. That's a good, like, quarter of the city right there. Which might be perma-flooded. Well, that was fun. Oh no, it's still just like spewing in over here. Yet somehow the traffic is still getting through. I mean, look at this dude. This dude has an underwater car. This guy just doesn't even care. He's just strolling right through the water. Alright, well, we will give that a few minutes and see what in the world happens. I don't know how this is still spreading. Holy cow. It might even hit the houses over here. It seems to have left this side now, though. And instead, this building is now on fire after being drenched. 10 out of 10 logic. Looks like we also have some things to demolish from fires. But yeah. On the bright side, our oil industry should be unaffected. It looks like our oil industry has been burning down as well. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a fire station specifically for the oil industry. If we just toss in a small one. Right around here. And then we'll put in a road from here to here. Yeah, that'll basically cover all that. In fact, how are we doing on oil? It looks like we need to get this piece around here, I believe. Yeah. And we'll grab that, make sure the district's in. Right, we'll just go ahead and expand this a bit. And then I believe there was some more up here, yeah. So we need to go up a little bit to about here, and then we'll just cut across and go down this side. It's kind of a weird angle. And something like that. Let's see if that gets it all. And then we could go out a little bit more here. How does that look? Yeah, that's pretty much right on top of it. Check our district again. Yep. Okay, that should be good. Meanwhile, part of the city is still underwater. I'm kind of hoping that will eventually evaporate, but considering the sheer amount of water that costs to flood in, I don't know. Where is everybody gone? This person has no idea what's going on. Looks like we also have a cemetery issue. Where was that? Under here, I think. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Our cemetery is not even half full. So we're good there. Sadly, this whole section of the city is still underwater, it appears. The Great Flood of 2019. I wonder how much that hurt our, actually, it doesn't look like it hurt it at all, really. Our oil's starting to go down a bit. Our farming and forestry obviously tanked. Although farming should just shift over to here. Or not. What's the problem here? But there's houses right here. I guess there's just a huge worker shortage right now. Well, we could build a new high density thing over here. If we start off with some, we'll have a main road, follow the same bus stuff. God, it's kind of hard to see at night. And we will have this go from here to here. You act as if it's my fault the Great Flood happened. I clearly had nothing to do with it. I have no idea what you're talking about. And then let's try and do some more things with curves just to mix it up. If we go to like here, and to here, oops, completely did that. How did I do that? There we go. Something like that. Looks kind of cool. And then we could put a park here. What was that? Oh, tourism. Fishing. Jet ski rental. More fishing. Riding stable. Skate park. Those are all new things. Let's put one here and one here. We could put one here. We'll go ahead and put in another curved road around here. Yeah, I know there's no water. Oddly enough, no water over here. Yet, plenty of water over here. I think it's starting to drain. Doesn't look as bad now. I can't tell. Are we still? Nah. Can't say the same for this part. But it looks semi-better over here. And oil looks fine. Still got quite a bit of worker shortages, so we'll continue to work on this. Let's go ahead and toss in another curved road. That was a little far down. Let's do it from like here. Oh, that looks good. And another one. It's a bit close. We'll do that. And we'll do one more. And I kind of want to fix these gaps actually. So let's knock out these top two roads and do them again. Now that I kind of got my pattern of roads going. Not quite. There we go. And let's go ahead and move this garden real quick to right there. And that looks good. This way we get the maximum usage out of our space. And we'll put this one, which I don't know how we're going to do that one. Let's just leave this a bit more open for now. I might put in some unique buildings there. Some of the bigger ones. Like if we ever get enough money for a stadium. Okay, now highway access. Oh god. We'll probably take this highway and run it through the city. And then we could do houses on the outside. Actually, let's do the highway up here. And then we could put the entertainment and stuff at the top, commercial in the middle, and all the housing at the bottom. Time to build an expensive highway. And we need to leave some room. So it'll be probably something like this. And then this one will follow like that. Hang on. We're gonna have to knock this out for the moment. And do that. It looks good. And that all appears to be going the right way, and we will toss in one of these things. Maybe. Please. There we go. And we'll put one of these here. Now let's go ahead and run this highway all the way across here. Invalid shape. Why is it trying to curve? Oh, there we go. Oh, we're completely out of money again, rip. Oh, we're so close though. Alright, we're gonna have to wait a minute. Man, garbage is costing us a lot of money. And we're not even covering all the trash, are we? No. Not really. And our other landfill is getting full. Oh, just kidding, it's not. I thought it was a lot more full than that. We still underwater over here? Looks like slightly. So it's about all drained. We have a few remnants left over here. Not too bad. Looks like we have quite the traffic jam though. Looks like this isn't 6-lane. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. That should help. Because the problem there is they were having to merge from a 6 to a 4 and then back to a 6. And what the heck is going on here? Well, that's a problem. I'm guessing the garbage trucks are trying to get from here to here, and there's no good way off, so they're going to here. Alright, in that case, let's make this more complicated. Can't really see. Is this going down? Slope too steep. Well, if we pull this way, and like this, and then I don't know where I'm going with this, and then it would honestly be better if they didn't get off there. Something like that would probably fit. God, that looks horrible though. Hold on, redo. Now that I know kind of what I'm doing. I'm gonna go from here to here. We're gonna curve this down. That looks way better. And we're gonna go right by the cemetery and try not to mow it over. And bam. Problem solved. Except now I can't tell because they've all finished turning, ironically. We could also have a road. Maybe. And let's go ahead and zone that to commercial. Somehow you're not on the water system, which is beyond me. Fire problems. At a time like this, there's water everywhere. Looks like we're down to a small lake now. And excellent, people are using this now. Let's see if the garbage trucks take it. Excellent. Okay, that should help to divert some of the traffic. And then the garbage trucks can go either direction. And then instead of jamming up this intersection, we can jam this one up too. In fact, we might need a roundabout around here. But I'll give that a few minutes to see. In fact, speaking of roundabouts... Oh my. Alright, it still seems to be flowing. Believe it or not. Kind of shocking, really. I'm kind of wondering if they're coming on, getting over here, going through just to go in there. I didn't think about that. What we could do is add another on-ramp over here and connect to our underground one like that. Although that didn't really go as underground as I would have liked. But I can live with it. And let's see if that solves that issue or not. There's just so many people trying to get over here. It honestly wouldn't hurt to have... Actually, not sure how that would work. We could just do like a little one-way highway. We're gonna have a whole underground highway network. Here we go. And then it's gonna go under here. And bam. Are you still on the D3 grind? I'm honestly surprised you're still watching as well. Can't really tell if this water problem is getting any better. Doesn't look like it. On the bright side, we don't need these power lines anymore. Ah, yes, they want some parks here. Parks, the one problem with parks is it's like, for the coverage range, they do take out a good chunk of buildings. Let's put one right there. And we'll do one right there. And one right here. And that should help with the land value. The 1-year memberships most likely will be in December. I believe it starts like December 1st or something. If I recall correctly though, last year's 1-year package wasn't that great. Now the one before it was pretty good. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do this year. But we've still got to wait. I would guess at the very earliest mid-November. Yeah, because I mean overall it's still a really good deal. The only downside is that the pricing will be going up probably an extra $15 maybe, since membership went to, I think it's like $9.95 a month or something. But I mean, I guess they just gotta stay up with the economy and all that inflation and stuff. Now it would be cool. In fact, I would even be down to pay a couple more dollars if they would allow us to have, I don't know if you saw the Reddit post. Wait, what the heck happened here? What? Hold on. Let's see what happened. But yeah, as I was saying, it would be cool if they added a character management screen before you actually log in. So when you, I guess you would log in and then you would go to select which type of character you want to play, and then you would play instead of logging in and automatically being on that character. And then they would just charge a couple dollars more. That way you could have multiple characters tied to one account. So you could have like your main trim comp account, then you could have your Iron Man account, and then you could have your Skiller account all tied under the same login and membership. Pretty much how like Diablo handles multiple characters. But again, they would obviously have to charge more, otherwise it would cut into their revenue a decent amount, I suspect. But it would be super cool, I think. Because then I feel like it would tempt players to do other builds even more. Because I know a lot of people, especially the hardcore Ironmen, every time you die, you have to create a new email and everything, and new subscription, because you just get locked out of the account once you die unless you had the item that converts you to a regular Iron Man. But I think overall Jagex probably won't do it, just because of the costs and the amount of just work on their end they would have to do to get that system to work. We have water problems? No. I feel like there's just one house that isn't connected to the water. A warning for what? I warned you at the start. I'm not even gonna attempt to mess with another hydro plant. That was bad. We'll toss down one more. Their whole wind farm. I think these all just produce 20 regardless. Doesn't really seem to matter. This looks like a pollution nightmare over here. along with a burned down building. You know, we never got to build that new fire department, did we? I wanted to stick it right here would be ideal, I think. And then we can move this over to here somewhere. Right there looks good. Alright, cool. Then we'll have to knock down all these burnt buildings. You would think with all these houses, though, they would cover some of the farming jobs. We could add another row of houses. This could be dangerous. And do something like this. Try not to cut the power line down. Bam. And then we'll have another connecting road in the... Oh no, did I just use the wrong road? Yeah, rip. There was a trial run, making sure that the road would look right, you know. 100% meant to do that. Round 2. And let's do that again. I thought that road looked a little thin. And there we go. And then we do that. And we just gotta fix a few water piping issues. And that should do it. Then we're probably going to need to add some more of these. I want to go ahead and toss in a water treatment plant now. And we will slowly try to convert to all water treatment instead of just dumping the sewage out. And then we're also obviously just going to stick with the... What are these called? Yeah, water pumping stations. Since there's no, like, super water pumping station or anything, sadly. Make sure we're all powered down here. Yep. In fact, we don't even need this line anymore. How are we looking? 37,000 to 24. Oil is still just bringing in a ton. Our farming has recovered quite a bit. Forestry appears to slowly be recovering. In fact, all of that water appears to be gone at last. I also need to save. I haven't done this in a while. I'm sure there's a pizza store somewhere. But it looks like everything is unflooded. Excellent. And now we are a grand city. Sweet. That being said, let's add some more incinerators. These are still working pretty much full time. Wait, did we cut back on our garbage budget? I bet we did. Yeah, rip. I'm just gonna put these all back to full. I don't want to mess with them. We're making enough money for it to not matter, I feel like. We could also add another ooh, taxi stand. Why do taxi stands need water? I could understand the electricity, but where is that water going? Also, I don't, like, yeah, what's the point of the stand if it wipes out the buildings? I'm gonna hope you don't need those. And let's stick one over here. Seemed like a decent place. I guess we can go ahead and put in a crematorium as well. Seem to make everybody happy. The land value here seems to be going up quite a bit. Yeah. In fact, is this even higher land value? That's just 2. It looks green though. I don't know. Alright, now, back to our side project that we got completely distracted from. Let's go ahead and toss down some more of these. We'll just do one in each corner. And we'll put another garden right here. Now we need to go ahead and run water piping. Okay, got all that taken care of, and we'll just run this like that. That'll work. Now for power. I think we'll just go. Oops. We'll just go from here to here, and then wait, what? That was weird. I don't know why it thought that. It's gonna say, yeah, you can build power lines on water. There we go. We'll connect it here, and then as the city slowly builds itself up, it will power the gardens and such. So let's do residential to like here, give or take. And we'll fill in these parts. Then we will toss in the high density commercial. And finally, you know, we don't have any offices. This would be a good office zone right here. That ought to help. Then we just need to connect this highway up. Something like that ought to work. Maybe. Please. There we go. I don't know, how did this one get so messed up? I don't know what happened there. I told you I would. I feel like you just didn't listen to the pre-stream warning. How's your D3 going? Alright, and then for here we're just going to go ahead and round this off, I believe like that. And then we will have multiple on and off. Really? This road is really stubborn sometimes. There we go. I mean, that should work. It wouldn't hurt to have another one like this one connect and go up. Of course, it figures the area in the middle gets developed first, but oh well, it'll eventually work itself out. I'm not gonna worry about it. What is this problem? Not enough workers? We have a whole housing thing over here. Like, come on. And we'll buy this square just to get the highway connection. And then let's go ahead and run a temporary road. It's just going to be a really long highway exit. To what? Oh, where I started, it didn't like. The world's longest highway exit. Oops. Like that. I don't even know. It looks like a box with legs. I have to say, I like how this turned out for the most part. We could use another highway things right here, actually. Oops. I wanted this to go up like that. Actually, let's have it right before. Let's do this. Maybe. Or not. Alright, we'll just live with that. Yeah. And then we will put an exit right here. I feel like this is more the ideal highway just because it connects you to the center part of the region, whereas this one just kind of covers the top half. But to be fair, this is also kind of covered by the bottom half, and then if we ever expand down here, because this leaves us plenty of extra room here too. Well, you know, see, these guys figured it out and got connected to the power grid. These guys, they're on their own. And yeah, I would agree. They are lacking. Did you just make a Twitch account? And now we have, shoot, I forgot about, we're gonna need a whole bunch of everything over here. With what money, I don't know. I see. I'm gonna have to mod you if I remember how to do that. I will get it at the stream break, which is probably coming up pretty soon. I guess we could just put one on each side. It's gonna be expensive though. But the middle really doesn't cover much. How about we run a road down the middle? We could do we could do 4 lanes. That might help. Like that. Shouldn't lose too many buildings. There we go. And then we will do the same right here. Almost looks like it's going at an angle. I think it is. Let's try that again. There we go. I think that's about as straight as it's gonna get. And we also messed up some zoning in the process. Let's go ahead and fix that. I think we got it all. Okay, now let's see what kind of coverage we can get. Yeah, that's a lot better. So we can just do a clinic, followed by a firehouse, and a police station. And that covers that. Now these guys just have to figure out how to connect the electricity. Not my problem. Water's all good, yep. Let's see, we're still at a huge worker shortage for some reason. I didn't even see that. Our fire hazard is way down. I forgot we also need a jail, or a prison rather. We only have 66 sick people, 65 now out of 17,000. I feel like that's pretty impressive. To be fair, we also should probably put a road right here. But dang, the amount of abandoned houses here. Maybe we need more tourism. That might help. We could put a tourism part here. Let's see how we could do this. If we do a 6-lane road like this, do something like this, and then connect these like so. And we'll do some 4 lanes. I don't know where I'm going with this. Something like that. And then we could do high density residential on the outsides for hotels and such. And then fill the center with high density commercial. Blah. Words are hard sometimes. Make sure I don't forget the water this time. There we go. And power, we'll do a temporary line from here to here. And then we can fix those highway roads so they're not ridiculous. And we'll just go from here to here. And we'll have them exit here. And I guess I'll leave those there for the moment. That way they don't have to drive all the way through the tourism section just to get on the highway. And they're not really needed space-wise right now. And then we need to go ahead and zone all of this. As this one. And then we'll go ahead and connect these like so. And we could, if we really wanted to, just go ahead and toss in another road here for housing. And now we need to, well, we still have no money. Oh boy. The first tourist attraction being a tax office. Mall of Moderation. We could toss one of those in, like, right here. Actually, let's do it in the middle. Anything else cheap? We could put this. How does a statue produce noise pollution? Is my question. But hey, what do I know? And we will put it... not really a good place. I guess right here. I guess just from the people going to see it. It's not like the statue is moving or anything. Wonder if I just need to demolish all these abandoned buildings. I think I just took out a road. Misclicks OP. Please? There we go. Alright, yeah, let's try taking out a bunch of these abandoned things and see if that helps to get people back. There we go. Somehow the abandoned farm still looked like it was growing well. A little suspicious. Uh-oh. And now we're out of power once again. We have nowhere near enough money for solar, so we're just going to toss down another one of these. How are we doing? 42 to 30. Oil's still kicking everything else. High density residential's pulling a decent amount. Offices near nothing. Although to be fair, the office district is just kind of starting out. Same with tourism. We are making a little bit of money from taxis. And garbage is still costing us the most. And I really don't want to take out loans. We could go ahead and bump this tax up a little bit. And see how that goes. We're sitting around 18,000. Don't believe... yeah, we don't have ships or planes. Don't really have the money to mess with metro or anything. So we won't worry about that. Forgot to connect that. RIP. Everything looks pretty good though, except for this. Why is this still jammed? Just everybody trying to get into the city. Oh, I just wish they would take the other ramp. Yeah, the whole taking money from the rich works until they go somewhere else. And then you have a whole nother problem. What are all these? Oil trucks? Where is he going? Hang on, we're gonna follow this oil truck. and see how long it takes him to get to his destination. They've been secretly only paying 9% tax this whole time. But now that we've gotten that taken care of. God, this is a terrible light. Finally made it through. And I'm guessing this guy is going to the industrial section. I don't know why. Unless he's just trying to get on the highway, maybe. He's going through the, like, third worst intersection of town now. Followed by a fire truck ramming into an ambulance, just about. That policeman almost got taken out by the garbage truck. These people's driving is questionable. Alright, now I'm gonna guess this dude's probably gonna go left here. Oh, I called it. And so he's okay. So they need a better way to get from this highway down to here. The easiest way would to just be going underground. Huh. I mean, we could do just one tunnel from here to here, I guess. It's probably the best solution for now. So let's go ahead and take this and curve it around. Maybe. Please? Well, maybe if we do it here. It's not really... This is a bad slope to do it on. How is it too steep? Doesn't look too steep. Can we get it here? There we go. So if we do this, and then we will curve under. Maybe. I wonder how much this is costing me. Oh, not too bad. And we're just gonna stay under and finally join up here. Please. There we go. That is quite the tunnel, but let's see if it works. It'll take a minute for them to adjust the traffic AI. But really, at this point, anything to keep people out of this intersection is ideal. We just need them to recognize that this route is the more efficient route to take. Which in theory it should be, because you avoid this intersection plus this one and this roundabout. Although this curve might be throwing that algorithm off. We can also connect this like this. That's a bit of a turn, but hey. I could probably slightly fix that turn. Like so, and then we can destroy that. That's a little better. But they are still just completely jammed for the moment. Hey, there we go. One dude has finally taken it. Alright, well, we'll check back on that in a minute. The roundabout is still flowing pretty smoothly. Quite a few people using this. I'm guessing these are all going back to the oil facility, so they'll go up this way and down this highway over to here. And traffic around here seems to be flowing relatively smooth. So we got a little bit of a fire going. Tunnels aren't that bad. It's better than bridges everywhere. Oh yeah, here we go. Now everybody's trying to go this direction. The only problem we might have here now is the merging. But I believe as soon as this clears out... Man, that is a lot of trucks. It's just a steady stream of them. Looks like we're finally reaching the end. Maybe. Might have spoken too soon. Holy cow. Okay, so they're all using that, and they're going to come out here. It looks like we don't have any merging issues. Yeah, it looks like it's flowing quite well, if I do say so myself. Looks like we still have quite a few problems over here, along with non-existent fire coverage apparently. It's in the green though. Whatever, I'm not paying for another one. This all looks good. The power grid is slowly getting there. Not quite to the tourist section yet. There's a hole where? Where is the hole? Although this is probably like the most confusing highway system ever. I wonder if we can put like a garden here. Nope. Because I mean, realistically, we're not using anything else with this road. If we put it in a nice park, like right here. Look at that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, here we go. We could build a fantastic fountain. What, 120,000? For a fountain? Seriously? Talk about an expensive fountain. But I'll put one in. Look at that. That's 120,000 for a fountain. I don't understand how that costs so much, but whatever. It costs the same as that whole dam we had going on here. But hey, looking good. So far, the typical farming complaints. I guess you can close these out. More farming complaints. Are we having power problems still? A little bit. Our profit margin right now is really nice. 17,000. Looks like our high density residential is starting to take off. Tourism is still kind of non-existent though. And our oil continues to grow. That dam caused so many problems. I'm afraid to ever even attempt to build one of those again. If I do, I would never be able to destroy it. Or like a hurricane creation device. Although one thing this game could use would be natural disasters. That was the one fun part of SimCity was the tornadoes that would randomly rip through your town. Or random meteor showers or such. We actually have a couple to choose from over in the Cooper Park section. I'm not gonna try and pronounce any of these, but you can take your pick. Or we have space bowling with some antique trucks out front. What else have we got? More space bowling and spectacular bowling. Fresh meatballs, okay. Delicacies, a gym, another club, a restaurant. We have a lot of bowling. Puckman arcade games. But yeah. I got you. How are we doing here? Well, we have quite a few of the houses built now. They don't appear to be quite full yet. But we're up to 20,000. And how is power looking? This is all zoned, I believe, yeah. They just haven't built anything yet. In fact, it looks like this power line could go... I don't even want this power line. As soon as this part right here develops, will be good. I think we just need to attract more people to this city. And we also haven't built... Oh, the university covers quite a bit of this. High school wise, we could toss in one. Let's put it on the out edge of the town, like right over here, with an elementary school next to it. Actually, let's put that in the middle, get more coverage. And then we could also put in another taxi depot. I think around here is good. And I'll try putting in a couple of the taxi stands to see if they help at all. And now we have a garbage issue. Let's go ahead and toss down, I guess, 2 more of these and we will be out of money again. This landfill is still managing to steadily fill. I wish they had more options for dealing with garbage in this game besides these 2. I don't know what else they would be though. Um, 120k versus 160. No real incentive to change over yet on those. Looks like we're starting to lose people again. I wish our tourism section would develop. I say there's definitely electricity now. I bet this is the same issue. Yeah, this is from a while ago. Oh, that's not good. Well, shit. Let's see if that fixes that. We're gonna have a whole fleet of these things. They do look kind of cool though. And that should fix the power issue we had over here, and we also can knock out these 2 lines and go ahead and rezone that. This house somehow burned down, but the fire department got lost trying to find it, I would guess. Oil industry is booming. And we have a few trash collection issues here. Although I believe our 2 new incineration plants should help to take care of that. And we can also see if our districts are set, so we can just go ahead and expand all of this. We missed a slight little row there. I'm gonna go ahead and leave these empty for now. And I believe these are all on good land, yeah. That looks pretty good. The oil's about gone. So this will probably just all become oil processing, if anything. Then our next oil adventure is going to be right here, it looks like. It's quite a bit of it too. This whole southern end of the island. Alright, let's see. Statue of Wealth, yeah, what wealth? Space elevator, I don't know what that is. I wonder if the space elevator's over here. Skyscraper, Modern Art Museum. It's kind of cool. I didn't know there were requirements for some of these. Dang, 50% of the population highly educated. Good luck. We can have an aquarium. Or a science center. Are we still a ways off the airport? Yeah, 50,000, wow. Looks like this city is slowly developing though. They should have everything they need. I believe we covered the parks fairly well. We can also toss in a skate park. We could put one right here. And what is this, a riding stable? Don't really care for that. How about a beach volleyball court over here? And I don't really care to mess with bike paths. Looks like we could start to take advantage of this rail line. Although working that in with the highway system is going to be a mess. So I'm probably going to wait a little bit on that. Also, I like how these two connected in power, but these two didn't. Hey man, I don't want to build bike paths. That's just another road nightmare. Looks like we got a decent amount of traffic inflow too. But hey, our highway is pretty busy, I would say. There's a ton of people using this one. I'm guessing almost, but 95% of those are oil trucks going to the oil part. Lazy indeed. I have enough traffic flow problems, man. Speaking of traffic flow, how are we looking here? See, this is flowing smooth now. Are these parked cars? Why would you... Oh, never mind. I guess that's why they would park there. Like, ooh, a statue, guys, look. I wonder if that boosted our tourism at all. That would be a no. Our tourism is really low. Our taxis have about doubled with that new taxi expansion. Oil has broken 10,000. We have a pretty nice amount of money coming in now. Our main expense being garbage for some reason. I'm blaming the landfills for that one. Or all the incinerators, really. I don't think the... Yeah, incineration's like 10 times the price almost. A little under 10 times. That's crazy. Although the nice thing is these also do produce a little bit of power. And speaking of power, we can finally afford some solar. Let's put solar up here somewhere. We'll just do this. Oh, I didn't want a curved road though. And then something like that ought to work. And we just need to connect it to our grid. And then obviously it won't work during night. But we should get, I believe it's at 80. No, up to 160. That's not bad. We just might have some issues at night. Alright, let me go ahead and check the time on this stream. We are a little over 2 hours and 20 minutes. So, let's see here. I could switch over to a little bit of RuneScape and show some quick next kills. I have a couple death touch darts. And then after that, I might end the stream just so I can do some questing. Unless you guys have any other games you want to see. And no, I'm not streaming D3. And I don't have Forza. The requests are killing me. Although, did you see they came up with a new Forza? I don't know what number it is now, I've lost track. But I think it came out like a week or two ago. Yeah, Forza 6, that's what, okay. Have you looked at it at all? Alright, I'll also do one final look at the city before I go ahead and close this. Just for anybody who didn't see the entire stream. This was the entirely new section we added to the left of our main island. I think this is an island, yeah. And then this was our main city. We went ahead and made this part a high density, whereas this section and over here is more geared towards low density. And then over here we have our farming and foresting section. And then over here we have another like smaller town, just farming section, which is really worker deficient at the moment. And finally we have our oil industry, which produces just about one of the most profitable parts of our city now. In fact, it's so busy that we have traffic jams that I haven't noticed until now. That will probably be one of the first things we fix on the next City Skylines stream. So yeah, now a couple things are going to happen. First off, I'm going to cut the City Skyline stream here, so my stream's going to go off for about a minute or two. And then I'll go ahead and turn it on for RuneScape for probably 15 or 20 minutes so I can do those next darts on stream, and then after that we'll see where we go. So anybody on YouTube, thanks for watching the City Skyline video, and I hope you guys have a good day. Anybody watching this stream, I will be right back.